So I'm in Singapore right now, and as the thought process that I go on every time I come to this city, I've always wondered how people live here. Like, honestly, like when I was in secondary school here, I used to be like on autopilot. I feel like the time that I was in secondary school here, my eyes were filled with rose water. I couldn't look at people for who they were. I couldn't make my own decisions and choose what to put in my body, choose how to look. Like every single thing was a choice, but it wasn't me who directed that choice for me. All the people around me acted a certain way, did certain things to their body, ate fast food. So it's normal that I would also have to do that while I was in school because that was the norm. Like I I wouldn't think of what I should have done because that's not in my mind at all. Like what do I do in the future? Who do I want to become? Who am I? What are my unique traits? I had an idea of the fact that I was different and that I couldn't be the same, that I couldn't stay the way I was. I don't think if you've heard the lightning, but man, okay. That's just confirmation that I just didn't know. And now since I do know, I feel pitiful for all the students here right now who can't seem to know the struggle that it takes to be authentic. And if there is no struggle and no pain, you aren't going to find yourself. You're just going to follow the norm because why would you go and find yourself if you don't even have the struggle? So the I'm not saying that people here should struggle more. I'm just saying that the more the facilities and the opportunities that you have in a certain area, the more that you have to look for what you want. And it's complicated, so let me break it down. If you ask me right now what I would say to the younger version of me who was here trying to somehow see who she was, who was here just going with the flow, following K pop bands, um, dressing up however others dressed up, and criticizing herself for not being like other people when they dressed up. If I would see her right now, I would give her self compassion. First of all, I would tell her that it's not her fault that she needs to criticize herself because there is much more at play than what she thinks is at play. Like, not everything is your fault. I think the way everything is structured here is different, and the way that she was brought up was very different. Like, um, struggle was never kept to a side, let's say. But when she came here, what happened was the struggle was okay if it was kept to a side. Like, she had the freedom of not looking at the struggle, but she didn't know how to not look at that struggle, even though her peers did not look at it in the same way that she did. Because there's so much light and there's so much opportunities here that you don't need to look at that struggle, you can drag it on. And that's the problem, that's exactly the problem that she was trapped in at that time. She could drag everything on. She could drag feeling like she sorry she could drag feeling like she needed to criticize herself. She could drag it all. And not just in a city, this is applicable to anywhere. Like, if you have other things going on in your life, it is normal between people in a society to drag things on in your life. It's okay to feel bad all the time, it's okay to continuously go in one cycle. But I don't think that's a healthy way to live life. And I don't think that if you stop hoping or stop wanting more for yourself, that you will be successful. So I would tell her that the fact that she is aware that she is criticizing herself is great in this economy. The fact that she is able to be aware enough of herself and who she could be is commendable. But also, I know that she feels like nothing is going her way and she doesn't know why she's criticizing herself and she wants to stop being so aware. So, I would just tell her to focus on what these things are doing to her. Like her friends who might be telling her indirectly to follow certain things, I would tell her to look at it like, why do you feel like that? Why do you criticize yourself in that regard? So instead of wanting to just follow the things that her friends follow, maybe try to see and alchemize that into, maybe I am more than this. Maybe I don't want this for myself. Maybe I want to follow other things that call to me. Like, you have that freedom, and it's okay to not be with the crowd all the time. I'm not saying this in a black sheep sort of way. I am saying this in like, you don't know how much you are in autopilot unless you truly look and focus on the lack things that you think of yourself. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. Like, I don't know what I want. I don't know who I want to become. Yeah, you don't know. That's the point. Since you do not know, you have to find that, right? You can't drag it on and say that you don't know all the time. You have to do something about it. So, focus on the things that you're ignoring right now. And maybe that's why you're ignoring them, because they are going to reveal something to you. There is a fear that is associated with looking at what you're ignoring and doing what most don't, which is try to look at your flaws and try to see why they are there. But that is the part most miss, because society wants you to miss it. Society doesn't want you to be unique. And so that's the best thing that you can do for yourself. Like, the fact that you're criticizing yourself is the fact that may bring you power one day. And be open to struggle. Like, struggle isn't bad. The struggle to find what you want and the struggle to not know now, like, where you're going, that's okay. And struggle isn't bad. So it's okay to be struggling. Like, it's okay to stop dragging the cycle and start living in the uncomfortability, because that is how life works. Like, life is a journey. You can't heal from everything all at once. As you go on and as you continuously choose to struggle, that is when you are able to endure who you are. You are the struggle, the pain that you will inevitably face. So maybe it's better to start the journey now. So be open to the pain, be open to feeling struggle in the future, because that's the journey you're choosing right now. You're choosing to keep being the aware, the criticizing, the flawed self of yours. And just the choice of being yourself is going to stop you from being the puppet that society wants you to be. So you're doing great.